You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and this is Celebrity Girlfriend Spoils You by Nyla ASMR. Now, I should bring mention of the fact that this is a review follow-up, and what that means is it is basically another part to a multi-part audio that I've reviewed in the past. In this case, it is a review to the Celebrity Girlfriend series thing that Nyla did, which I did a review of as my second review. I think I did the 3 parts that were out back then. I thought that was going to be all of it. But there's a 4th part now, so I'm like, well, okay, we'll follow that up. So the review follow-ups basically work like a regular review. Sometimes I might even do multiple parts, like following up multiple parts of a thing, which I will be doing next. But it shouldn't be that much different from a regular review. Maybe it will be a little bit cut down because I'm just really talking about the context of what it's following up on. But, you know, it is what it is. So, in this case, this one mostly goes from the beginning part where it establishes that you are in this new booth that you rented out for... What did I call her originally? I called her, I had some name for her. I just want to say Nyla, but I had some name for her. The artist, or the, whatever. The Idol. That's what I call her, the Idol. So the Idol, we'll call her that. The Idol says she rented out this place for you, whatever. And basically, it goes on in this initial short exposition part. But then it transitions very nicely into 3 real main points of this audio, which is that number 1, she follows up on the last part, which is where she says, "Oh, I'm very happy that you decided to like stay with me and whatnot. I couldn't imagine you not in my life, etc." Which is very good, and that's a very good thing because it goes from this like light conversational part over to that part in a very calm, very good, natural way. It doing that. It's actually very interesting how it does it, because the first time I was watching this, I was wondering if it even was a follow-up. I wasn't sure if it was, but it is. So it goes on to that, and it does that in a very good way, you know, with the very, like, the pleasantries, and then, like, the conversation growing and becoming more serious in that regard. Then eventually it goes to her being like, "Well, I was thinking of taking you on my next tour and whatnot." And she kind of, like, builds that up where she's like, "If I plan on taking you on tour, would you mind?" And she's like, "Well, I was planning on taking you on tour." And then I guess you're all like shy, misanthropic mode. You know, you're all worried and whatever. Granted, I probably would be too. But she's like, "Oh, well, it's not gonna be that big. It's whatever." And you know, it'll give me an excuse to dress you up or whatever. So so there's something to that, right? But, you know, it will be that, and eventually it goes to, oh yeah, there's another plot detail where she mentions that, basically, her manager, the main villain of this scenario, clearly, last time, she, like, changed management because old manager was not comfortable with your relationship with the Idol. So, old manager's out, new manager's in. Apparently her, like, bandmate people were on part with that. And, you know, that was a part of the dialogue, really, in the second act there. But it goes on, and she's like, "Oh, well, do you want to, like, dance with me? I've been in, like, 18 hours of dance practice or whatever, so I'll probably be able to, like, step above you or whatever." And then it kind of just goes into that. So, you know, again, goes on that. So that's the basic progression there. Like I said, I'm not really gonna like mention quips or whatnot, but I will mention certain parts, certain things I liked. So number 1, Nyla, I think it really is the best ASMR artist I've ever seen with incorporating background music into the audios. The way she incorporated the music into this, because I think this is a good premise for it too, is the whole celebrity musician thing. It's good to incorporate some of this music into it, and the song she put in there I thought was really fitting. And I thought the time she put it in was very fitting. It was around the middle section there. I don't remember exactly which line it was that it came in there. But when it started coming in, it felt very natural, and it felt like it fit very well. And I think that's good, because a lot of ASMR, I find, they don't put in music that well. Like, the music they put in is kind of okay, or it would have been better without. Nyla, she does good with background silence, and when she puts background audio in, it fits great and it enhances it. So I really have, you know, that's a thing I want to say on that. So I think that's a great element of it. The art is kind of interesting. Like I said previously, I thought the art between the second one and the third one were quite good, because it felt kind of in line. This one feels a little bit different. Still got that kind of pink aesthetic. The background still looks like it's in place, but the character looks a little bit different. There is something kind of mentioned to that where she says, like, I wanted to make my outfit your favorite color or whatnot. And she has this very, like, colorful, exaggerated kind of outfit, you know, going on, where you know, she's got, like, I mean, on like a real anime mode, she's got like yellow eyes, white hair, which is pretty. I mean, villains or people who are very intelligent usually have that kind of luck going for them. And she's got this like semi-schoolgirl thing with like some kind of undershirt thing, some star pad button thing with like a tie under it. I wasn't even planning on talking about the art here, but I just have it right here, so I'm like, okay, you know, it's different, but you know, it works. I think the art's fine. It's just you know, I don't know, a bit more exuberant than last time perhaps, but different hair color than this time. But hey, because of the like kind of pink aesthetic, it feels kind of like connected to the previous ones in a sense, because, you know, I mean, these people change their hair, these women change their hair all the time, whatever. I can't even keep up. Blue hair, white hair, red hair, pink hair, purple hair, green hair, whatever it is this day of the week, so I don't even know. But, you know, in this case, that's what you get. So that's what I have to say on that one, you know. So in congruence with the previous ones, I think it follows up well. More of a chill tone than the previous ones, which is good, because the last one was like an intense one. You know, I was like the conclusion of it, but no, it's like this like chill continuation going on. So I thought that was I thought that was good. I thought it was appropriate. I thought the chillness and the incorporation of the previous plot elements were where they should be. So that's what I'll say on that one. So you know, Nyla, always a treat, always very good. Okay, I said I wouldn't mention quips. Last thing I will say, though, is she had some kind of like giggling going on in this one, which I found was a little bit different for how Nyla normally does. A lot more giggling going on, almost like on a Saturn kind of feeling on there. So some giggling on there. I felt it was interesting. I'm not gonna say it was bad or good. I just kind of noticed it. So yeah, okay. There you go. That's my last point on that one. So you know, as always, Nyla, a treat. Very rewarding to see Nyla, of course, because, you know, my second review was by Nyla, but also, I've been not with Nyla since the beginning. Since the very beginning. When I subbed to Nyla, I think she had 200 subs, maybe less than that. Maybe she had like 180. It was something like that. When I subbed to Nyla, she was a baby girl. She was just sprouted from, you know, the great tree of YouTube, the tree's trunk, and I found her. And her like vampire audio thing, and I was like, and I was impressed, and you know, it's all come from here. 12,000 subs at this point. I mean, what can you say? It's very impressive. But you know, that'll be all for this. So rating will be audio 4 out of 5, wholesome rating 5 out of 5, overall rating 8 out of 10, rank good. So I felt like I liked the plot elements in it, and I liked the basic elements in it, but I found, like, individually, they were kind of, like, less powerful. This isn't one I would really, like, rewatch that much. I thought it was alright. I was good. Structurally good. On a personal level, a little less good for me, so that's what I'll say about that. But, you know, Nyla, great as always, so. I'm Spaghetti King. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and farewell.